crochet lovers, welcome to AB's Art. In today's tutorial, I am going to teach you how to make this cute card pouch or a coin pouch with this little cherries over here. So it will going to be very exciting and with a very simple and easy stitch. So let's go ahead and start making this cute pouch. Alright, so let's start with our project, and the pattern of this project will be somewhat like this. First you have to make this block, this part, and then we will continue making the other side, the upper side, the flat side of the coin pouch. Now the length and breadth depends absolutely upon you. The only thing is you have to divide this part, this portion, in 3 equal parts, like 1, 2, 3, and the third part, on the top of the third part you have to make the flap. It's a very easygoing project with only basic stitches. So for example, here you can take any multiples. It's just multiple of 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just you have to make it in equal distances. Like if I'm taking 20 chain stitch here, I'll take 20 here and then another 20. So we have to make 3 equal sets of stitches. Had it been in multiple of 3, 4, 5, 6, any multiple or as big as you want. So I'll be making in multiples of 5. So I'll make it 30, 30 and 30. And in the last portion, or in the first, whatever you say, in the third portion or in the first portion, on the top of it, I'll make the flap of this pouch. So let's start. Here I am taking the 4-ply yarn of the cotton brand, and it is a peach color yarn. Maybe the color gets very due to the camera effect. So let's start by chaining multiple of 5 or whatever size or whatever multiple of chains you want. And here I'm using a crochet hook of size 3, which is recommended here. Recommend size is 3, so I'm using crochet hook 3 of size 3. Okay. Five, 6, 7, 8, and I'll make one chain up because I have to start with the actual stitches in the first round. So I've made the multiple of 5 chains and I've taken one chain up. You also have to do the same way. Now in the first round, in the very first round, we will just make one single crochet in the second, from the second stitch onwards. Okay, so I'll insert my hook, grab my yarn, pull up the yarn. I have 2 loops on my hook and I'll pull the yarn through both the loops. This is my single crochet. One more time, I'm grabbing the yarn from the second stitch, pulling up the yarn, the 2 loops on my hook, and I'll pull the yarn through both the 2 loops, single crochet. Likewise, I'll continue making single crochet in the very first round till the end. Let's work together and I'll see you at the end of the round to complete the round together. Okay, let's complete it together. And in the last stitch, I'll make a single crochet here. Okay, so my first round is completed. Now, I'll make a turning chain 1. I'll turn my work like this, and in the very first stitch here, I'll insert my hook and pull up the yarn. I have 2 loops on my hook, but I'll not complete any stitch here. I'll once again insert my hook in the next stitch and pull up the yarn. Now I have 3 loops on my hook. Instead of grabbing the yarn and pulling through any of the loops, I will pull this first loop from the second one like this. So now I have two loops on my hook. I hope it is clear. And now I will pull the yarn through both the loops like this. Now again, to continue this pattern, I'll insert my hook in the same stitch in the second stitch and pull up the yarn. I have two loops. I'll insert hook in the next stitch, pull up the yarn. Now I have three loops. Pulling first loop from the second one like this, and then pulling the yarn through both the loops like this. Again, inserting in the same stitch and pulling up the yarn, having two loops on my hook, inserting the hook in the next stitch and pulling up the yarn. I have three loops on my hook, pulling first loop from the second loop, this, and pulling or grabbing the yarn and pulling through both the loops on my hook. Likewise, I'll continue the stitch, but do not forget to insert the hook in the same stitch for the next stitch like this, inserting the hook in the same stitch and pulling up the yarn, having two loops on my hook, inserting the hook in the next stitch and pulling up the yarn, having three loops on the hook, pulling first loop from the second one like this, and now grabbing the yarn and pulling through both the loops like this. So likewise, I'll continue and I'll see you at the end of this round and we'll complete this round together. Once again, I'll show you. Okay, let's complete the last stitch together. I have two loops on my hook, inserting through the last stitch and pulling up the yarn. Now I have three loops, pulling first loop from the second one, two loops on the hook, and pulling the yarn through both the two loops. Now in the next round, this was the end of the second round. In the third round, we'll make a turning chain one, turn our work, and from the very first stitch here, we will start making a single crochet. So basically this pattern is all about the second and the third round. The second round of the pattern which we have made, and the third round of single crochet. So we have to keep repeating second and third round on and on till you get the desired length, desired broadness like this. And I am not sure how many rounds I'm going to make. I'll see you after making few more rounds, and you also work together with me, and let's see how big it becomes, and we'll continue from that. I'll see you after making few more rounds. Alright, so far I have made, let me check how many inches. Okay, I've made almost 4 inches here. 4 inches. Now what we're going to do is we will divide our work. Let me so now we will divide our work in 3 equal parts with the help of these stitch markers. Okay, so let's count from here. I have to count multiple of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, so as you can see, I have divided this in 3 equal parts, first, second, and third. And now I'm going to make one more round of single crochet, then after which I'll turn my work and I'll start doing my same pattern till here. And I'll always make a turning chain of 1, and I'll keep repeating the second and third rows till the time I want the desired length of the flap which we will going to use for this pouch. So you also have to work along with me, and you make as many rows as you want for the flap of your pouch, and I'll see you after this. Okay, so let's complete this final row together. Okay, so I have completed this portion and it looks like this. What you have to do next is, as we have inserted this stitch markers over here, we put the stitch marker, so we will fold it like this into 3 equal parts like this, and then we will make a flat floor like this. Okay, and first what we will going to do is we will going to stitch this part here, so that we have 3 compartments inside like this, 1, 2, and 3. We will stitch it all over from here, taking these 3 together here. We will going to do single crochet, and we will also stitch it here. You can do it either with the help of yarn needle, crochet hook, or yarn needle. With the help of crochet hook, if you will do it, so it will be very easy to remove afterwards if by any chance you're doing any mistakes. And if you're doing it with yarn needle, you have to take care. And after I'll complete this, and afterwards I'll show you how it looks. And at last we will put something like this over here to complete our crochet coin purse. And for tuck-in, I'm using these magnet buttons. Okay, so let me complete this stitching part with undoing it with the help of crochet hooks. I'll complete it and I'll see you. Okay, so here, as you can see, I'm taking all 3 loops together, and one from here, one from the middle one, and from the last one, like this. And I'm making a single crochet. You kind of do it, you need to do it properly, so that all the 3 compartments, all the 3 parts will be clearly visible from inside. So likewise, you have to complete stitching till here, and then again this part. You can work over taking these part and this together. Okay, let me complete it till here, and I'll show you this part as well. Alright, so as you can see, I am stitching this part with the help of the yarn needle, with the help of crochet hook. What I'm basically doing is, through every stitch from here, I'm inserting my needle, and I'm making a single crochet like this. Okay, so finally I have completed it here, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make one single crochet all the way around from here till here. I'll complete this and I'll see you after that. Okay, so as you can see, I have completed the stitching part over here, and now my flat is all ready to put it like this. But here also, if you want, what you can do is you can give it a shape of an envelope like this. It's just you have to stitch this part here and like this, and after which you can put this cute cherries over here and a button inside to tuck in. I am liking this way pretty much, so I'm going to do it here, and after completing my work I'll show you finally how it looks. Alright, so finally our crochet pouch, card holder or the coin pouch is ready with this cute cherries over here, and I've also did this button, this stick button here, and you have 3 chambers here. So I hope you like this tutorial. Do let me know how you like it, and I'll see you in the next video with something new, something exciting. Till then, keep crocheting and have a happy and a good time. Thank you.